you. Good evening. Let's now complete the remaining part of haloalkanes and haloarenes. In the previous video, we have completed the part preparation of haloalkane from alcohols, and now we will see the rest of the methods for preparation of haloalkane. The next method is preparation of haloalkane from hydrocarbon. From hydrocarbon, haloalkanes can be prepared by free radical halogenation. In this free radical halogenation, the reaction is a substitution reaction which is initiated by free radical. Alkane, upon reaction with halogen in the presence of light, gives mixture of mono or polysubstituted alkane. This mixture is very complex. It is difficult to separate this mixture. As in this example, you can see butane upon reaction with fluorine in presence of sunlight gives 2 chlorobutane and 1 chlorobutane. They have very less differences in their boiling point, so difficult to separate, and that's why this method do not find much application for the preparation of haloalkane on commercial scale. Next is preparation of haloalkane from alkene. From alkene, haloalkane can be prepared by the addition of hydrogen halide. Addition of hydrogen halide is shown here. You can see to one of the carbon, hydrogen get attached, and one of the carbon, halogen will get added. For symmetrical alkene, you will always get a single product, but in case of unsymmetrical alkene, Markovnikov's addition will occur. If you can recall Markovnikov's addition, you studied in class 11, that negative part of the addendum, like here, negative part of addendum is bromide ion, that gets attached to the carbon which is having lesser number of hydrogen. This is Markovnikov rule. So according to Markovnikov rule, you are getting this as the major product, 2-bromobutane. 2-bromopropane. If the same reaction occurs in the presence of peroxide, if you carry out addition of hydrogen bromide in presence of peroxide, then instead of 2-bromopropane, you will get 1-bromopropane as the major product. Here, anti-Markovnikov addition occurs. Anti-Markovnikov's addition will take place. Next method is by addition of halogen to alkene. In this, addition of bromine is shown here. This is a very popular test, as it is test for unsaturation and also popular as bromine water test. Addition of bromine to any alkene will give you vicinal dibromide. You will get a vicinal dibromide in this, and in this reaction, the reddish brown color of the bromine get disappear, and that shows the presence of unsaturation. Next method is by halogen exchange reaction. In this halogen exchange reaction, upon reaction of alkyl halide with sodium iodide in presence of dry ether, you get iodoalkane and sodium halide. This reaction is Finkelstein reaction. It comes under net reaction, Finkelstein reaction. And haloalkane upon reaction with heavy metal fluoride like silver fluoride, antimony fluoride, cobalt fluoride, इस तरह के heavy metal fluoride से react करेगा, you will get fluoroalkane and silver halide. This reaction is popular as Swartz reaction. Here, in both these compounds, halogen will be either fluorine or bromine. So with this, preparation of haloalkanes over. Now we will see preparation of haloarene particularly. Now let's see the preparation of haloarene. Fortunately, you are having only two methods for the preparation of haloarene in your syllabus. One is by electrophilic substitution reaction of aromatic hydrocarbon. You can see a reaction is shown here. Aromatic hydrocarbon toluene is taken, and toluene upon reaction with halogen, it needs the presence of iron as catalyst, and the reaction need to be carried out in dark. Free radical halogenation के लिए reaction sunlight में होता है, and this is electrophilic substitution, so it should be carried out in dark. It gives mixture of two isomeric products, एक 2 halotoluene है, दूसरा 4 halotoluene, and in addition to that you are getting hydrogen halide as the byproduct. Now in this method, अगर आपको fluoro derivative अगर prepare करना है, तो you can prepare fluoro derivative by this method, because fluorine is very highly reactive. आप fluoro derivative इस method से prepare नहीं कर सकते. And for iodo derivative, when the reaction takes place with iodine, you will be getting 2 iodotoluene and 4 iodotoluene. But with that you will also get hydrogen iodide. That hydrogen iodide will make the reaction reversible. वो further इनसे react करके इसे वापस toluene में convert करेगा. The reaction will get reversible due to that hydrogen iodide. That's why this reaction is carried out in presence of oxidizing agent like nitric acid or hydrogen iodide. The presence of this oxidizing agent will oxidize hydrogen iodide formed in the reaction, so that only the forward reaction takes place. और rest अगर आपको ब्रोमोबेंजीन बनाना है, ब्रोमो डेरिवेटिव बनाना है या क्लोरो डेरिवेटिव बनाना है, तो you can take directly bromine and chlorine here respectively. From diazonium salt, also called preparation by Sandler reaction. This reaction has two steps. पहले स्टेप में आप देखिए यहाँ diazotization step है. Diazotization, that means this reaction is leading to the formation of a diazonium salt here. That's why the reaction is called diazotization. इसके लिए आपको चाहिए प्राइमरी एरोमेटिक एमीन. एलिफेटिक एमीन्स स्टेबल diazonium salt नहीं देते. That's why we will take primary aromatic amine. And that upon reaction with sodium nitrite NaCl. Here sodium nitrite NaCl gives nitrous acid in situ. Reacting mixture में nitrous acid बनता है by the reaction of sodium nitrite NaCl. The reaction occurs at low temperature around 0 to 5 degrees Celsius. You get a diazonium salt, and from diazonium salt, when it is treated with cuprous chloride NaCl, आपको मिलेगा क्लोरोबेंजीन. cuprous bromide NHBr के साथ आपको मिलेगा ब्रोमोबेंजीन, और reaction with potassium iodide में this diazo group will be replaced by iodobenzene मिलेगा. Particularly ये दो reaction इस स्टेप से Sandler reaction कहा जाता है. As the reaction was given by Sandler, a chemist, so named after him Sandler reaction. अच्छा, इससे पहले मैंने आपको हेलोअल्केन के प्रिपरेशन में लास्ट दो मेथड्स साइकिल स्टाइल और स्वार्ट्ज रिएक्शन में ड्राई ईथर बताया था. ड्राई ईथर नहीं, ड्राई एसीटोन इज यूज्ड एज सॉल्वेंट. ओके, नाउ लेट्स टॉक अबाउट फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज. फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज में मेनली हमें क्या डिस्कस करना है? इन फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज वी विल बी डिस्कसिंग the physical state of the existence of the compound, color if they show, order if they show, then boiling point, the most important physical property which we have to discuss is boiling point, solubility, density. ये physical properties are. First of all, pure alkyl halides जो होते हैं, pure alkyl halides colorless होते हैं. Pure alkyl halides are colorless. But इसमें particularly bromides and iodides develops color when they are exposed to the light. अगर sunlight में आप alkyl bromide और alkyl iodide को place करो तो they will develop color after some time. Otherwise in pure state they are colorless. Volatile alkyl halides have sweet smell. और सबसे बेस्ट एग्जांपल इसका है क्लोरोफॉर्म. क्लोरोफॉर्म is having a very sweet smell. इतना sweet smell होता है कि एक बार स्मेल करोगे तो लगेगा कि स्मेल करते ही रहे और फिर सो जाओगे. ज्यादा स्मेल किया तो हमेशा के लिए सो जाओगे. लोअर मेंबर्स जो हैं वो रूम टेम्परेचर पे जनरली low members of alkyl halide exist in gaseous state at the room temperature, like methyl chloride, methyl bromide, ethyl chloride, many of the chlorofluoromethanes. These are in gaseous state at the room temperature. While higher members will be in liquid state or in solid state. Lower members में तो weaker intermolecular forces होगा, boiling point इनका कम होगा, because of which at room temperature they exist in the gaseous form. Whereas higher members have stronger intermolecular forces, boiling points are higher, so will be in liquid or solid state. Boiling point of alkyl halides are higher than hydrocarbons of comparable molecular mass. If you know, boiling point are determined by the kind of intermolecular forces present in the compound. What kind of intermolecular forces are present in hydrocarbons and alkyl halides? Hydrocarbons में सिर्फ van der Waals forces होते हैं. Hydrocarbons have only one kind of intermolecular forces, that is van der Waals forces. जबकि alkyl halides में आपने पढ़ा है, alkyl halides में carbon hydrogen bond is polar in nature, and because of that polar nature, alkyl halides also have dipole-dipole interactions. तो alkyl halides में दो तरह के forces होंगे, dipole-dipole interaction as well as van der Waals forces. इन दोनों का sum will lead to stronger intermolecular force in alkyl halide as compared to the hydrocarbons of comparable molecular mass. That's why boiling point is high. Important है, इसका बेस्ट क्वेश्चन आता है सभी से. Boiling point increase with increase in size of the molecule. Molecule का size बढ़ेगा, van der Waals forces बढ़ेगा, so boiling point will increase. For the same alkyl group, boiling point decrease in this order. Alkyl iodide का boiling point सबसे ज़्यादा होगा, alkyl bromide का उससे कम, alkyl chloride का उससे ज़्यादा, alkyl chloride का For same alkyl group, boiling point decrease in this order. सबसे ज़्यादा alkyl iodide का होगा boiling point, उससे कम alkyl bromide का, उससे कम alkyl chloride का और सबसे कम alkyl chloride का. That is actually dependent upon the size of iodine. Size of iodine और उसका mass जितना ज़्यादा होगा, size of halogen और उसका mass जितना ज़्यादा होगा, boiling point भी उतना ज़्यादा होगा. Because that will cause a stronger van der Waals force. Boiling point of isomeric haloalkanes, इस पे भी बेस्ट क्वेश्चन रहता है. Boiling point of isomeric haloalkanes decrease with increase in branching. जैसे जैसे branching होगी और branching increase होगा, boiling point decrease होगा. ऐसा क्यों? The same portion you have studied in hydrocarbon chapter in class 11th also. Branching के साथ क्या होता है? With the increase in branching, the molecules takes shape of the sphere, and in sphere the surface area is very less. So इनका जो van der Waals force वाला part है, that van der Waals forces will be very less when the branching increases, and that's why the boiling point will also decrease. Boiling point of isomeric dihalobenzenes are nearly same. जैसे अगर आप ऑर्थो डाइक्लोरोबेंजीन, मेटा डाइक्लोरोबेंजीन, पैरा डाइक्लोरोबेंजीन, इनके boiling points को compare करोगे, the boiling point is almost same. But melting point में you will notice that the para isomer is having high melting point as compared to the ortho and meta isomers. What is the reason? Actually para isomer जो होता है उसका structure symmetric होता है. Because of that symmetry in the structure, they fits in the crystal lattice better. अभी सॉलिड स्टेट चैप्टर को हटा दिया आपको, अदरवाइज क्रिस्टल लैटिस पता होगा। क्रिस्टल लैटिस में क्या होता है, देयर इज ऑर्डर्ड अरेंजमेंट ऑफ पार्टिकल्स अप टू अ लॉन्ग रेंज, एंड इन क्रिस्टल लैटिस में फोर्सेस, इंटरमॉलिक्यूलर फोर्सेस, इंटरपार्टिकल फोर्सेस बहुत ही स्ट्रांग होते हैं, और क्योंकि ये पारा आइसोमर क्रिस्टल लैटिस में बहुत बेटर फिट होता है, स्ट्रॉन्गर फोर्सेस होते हैं, इसीलिए मेल्टिंग पॉइंट ऑफ पारा आइसोमर इज हाई। Next is this question रहता है, why melting point of para dichlorobenzene is higher than that of ortho beta dichlorobenzene? आपको रीजन यही देना होगा, para isomers are symmetric and they fits in the crystal lattice better. Alkyl halides are slightly soluble or almost insoluble. The reason they are insoluble in water is that when an alkyl halide is added to water, when it interacts with water, the energy reached there is not enough to break the hydrogen bond which is already present in the water molecule. And as the hydrogen bonds are not broken, so the new hydrogen bond of these alkyl halides with water molecule are not formed. As not capable of forming hydrogen bond with the water molecule, they are insoluble. Whereas they are fairly soluble in organic solvents. Then if we talk about density of alkyl halides, many of the bromides and iodides are denser than water. अगर water में आप उसे add करोगे, they will form bottom layer, क्योंकि इनकी density ज़्यादा होगी. Even polyhalo derivatives are higher density. Next, let's start with the reactions of haloalkanes. Three important reactions we have to discuss for haloalkanes. The first one is nucleophilic substitution reaction. Second will be elimination reaction. The third is reaction with metals. In nucleophilic substitution reaction, you can see that in the nature of carbon-halogen bond is polar in nature, where the halogen is partially negative charged and the carbon is partially positive charged. न्यूक्लियोफाइल क्या होता है? न्यूक्लियोफाइल इज वन व्हिच इज कैपेबल ऑफ गिविंग इट्स इलेक्ट्रॉन, जो अपने इलेक्ट्रॉन पेयर दे सकता है, देगा न्यूक्लियोफाइल्स, एंड दिस कार्बन इज पार्शियली पॉजिटिव चार्ज, दैट मींस यहां इलेक्ट्रॉन की डेफिशिएंसी है, so this nucleophile will give electron to the partially positive charged carbon of haloalkane, and this halogen will leave. So this is the living group, halogen becomes living group, it is left as halide ion, and the nucleophile get bonded to carbon. Now here are the different possibilities of nucleophilic reagent the nucleophiles obtain from them, and the class of the compound which is obtained upon substitution of halogen by those nucleophiles. The first nucleophile is sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide. Both are strong alkali. The nucleophile they give is OH minus, hydroxyl ion. When halogen atom is replaced by this nucleophile OH, what you will get? You will get alcohol. In the same way, water can also act as a nucleophile. You know very well water is a neutral nucleophile. So again, a replacement of halogen by nucleophile water. इसमें पहले आपको protonated alcohol मिलता है, and protonated alcohol on deprotonation will give you alcohol. Next is sodium alkoxide. Sodium alkoxide से आपको nucleophile क्या मिलता है? Alkoxide ion. And when halogen is replaced by this alkoxide ion, you get a class of compound called ether. Next nucleophilic reagent is sodium iodide. Sodium iodide से you get nucleophile iodide ion, and that iodide ion on replacing this halogen will give you alkyl iodide. The same reaction you studied as Finkelstein reaction. Halogen exchange reaction आपने पढ़ा था, Finkelstein reaction. Method of preparation of haloalkane. Another nucleophile or nucleophilic reagent is ammonia. So when halogen is replaced by this nucleophile, it gives primary amine. Further, primary amine can act as a nucleophile itself. So upon replacing halogen, it will give you secondary amine, and secondary amine again can act as a nucleophile. So it will give you tertiary amine on replacing halogen. Next nucleophilic reagent is potassium cyanide. Nucleophile is cyanide ion. This on replacing halogen will give you nitrite or cyanide, alkane nitrite or cyanide alkanes. And next nucleophilic reagent is silver cyanide, that will give you isonitrate. Now a very important part comes here about nucleophile. That important part is, in these nucleophile you can say that these are the same group of atoms, only the difference is the nucleophilic center in them. Here the bonding with this carbon of alkyl group is through the carbon of CN, and here nitrogen atom is making the bond with carbon of alkyl group. तो इन दोनों में क्या है कि न्यूक्लियोफिलिक सेंटर डिफरेंट है. यहाँ पे न्यूक्लियोफिलिक सेंटर कार्बन है और दूसरे वाले में न्यूक्लियोफिलिक सेंटर नाइट्रोजन है. Such nucleophiles which has more than one nucleophilic center, they are called ambident nucleophile. क्या कहते हैं इसे? Ambident nucleophile. Ambident nucleophile means nucleophile which has more than one nucleophilic center. ऐसे nucleophiles जिसमें एक से ज्यादा nucleophilic center हो, they are called ambident nucleophile. Again ये potassium nitrite, these potassium nitrite में से जो आपको NO2 part मिल रहा है, that is again going to the ambident nucleophile. It is also an example of ambident nucleophile. इसमें आप देखिए potassium nitrite, इससे आपको nucleophile ये मिल रहा है जिसमें ये ऑक्सीजन एटम न्यूक्लियोफिलिक सेंटर की तरह एक्ट करेगा, एंड इट गिव्स यू अल्काइल नाइट्राइट. whereas ये सिल्वर नाइट्राइट है. सिल्वर नाइट्राइट में यू आर गेटिंग नाइट्रो अल्केन. न्यूक्लियोफिलिक सेंटर इज नाइट्रो. इसका बेस्ट बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन है, एनसीईआरटी के एग्जांपल पार्ट में डिस्कस किया गया है. द डिस्कशन इज लाइक व्हेन अल्काइल एलिमेंट इज treated with potassium cyanide, you get alkyl cyanide या alkane nitrate. Whereas upon reaction with silver cyanide, that will give isonitrate. इसका रीजन क्या होगा? तो एक्चुअली पोटेशियम साइनाइड में जो है ना आयनाइजेशन होता है. इस आयनाइजेशन से you get K+ and Cl-. This Cl- here is free. The carbon atom of it is free and it can act as a nucleophilic center and can give you alkane nitrate. जबकि सिल्वर साइनाइड AgCl में क्या होता है? AgCl में यहाँ पे सिल्वर और कार्बन के बीच में आयनिक बॉन्ड नहीं होता, कोवलेंट बॉन्ड होता है. That means it do not ionize. As it do not ionize, you are not going to get cyanide ion here. Here the nucleophilic center is nitrogen atom. As lone electron pair is available on the nitrogen, which is also shown in the resonance here. So lone electron pair of nitrogen is given to the carbon atom of this alkyl group, and that's why you are getting a different product here. This question is very important. Next is silver carboxylate can act as a nucleophilic reagent. इसमें से आपको carboxylate ion nucleophile मिलता है, and on replacing halogen you will get an ester. Lithium aluminum hydride can act as a nucleophilic reagent, and hydride ion इसका nucleophile होता है, that is hydrocarbon. And again organometallic compound can also act as a nucleophilic reagent. इसमें आपको nucleophile मिलता है carbon ion. Halogen will replaced by carbon ion gives you alkene. This is all about the different nucleophiles and what products they will give upon replacing alkene. Now we have very important part here, the most important part of this chapter, and that is the mechanism which is followed for nucleophilic substitution. And there are two different mechanisms we have to discuss. One is substitution nucleophilic bimolecular and another is substitution nucleophilic unimolecular. Also we have to discuss the stereochemical aspects related with that reactions. But we will be discussing it in the coming videos, and it's very late now, not time to get ready for the other things. So bye bye, take care, और please ये video again and again देखिएगा. If any improvement is needed in the way of making this video, then please suggest.